to testify on your behalf, and that's Ron Lazarus from Cosmos USA. So would you like him to testify? So members, without objection, we are going out of session. Ron, if you will have a seat down here and just be sure to turn your microphone on and state your name for the record.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman and the committee members. My name is Ron Lazarus, and I'm the COO of New Cosmos USA, and I'm here to support Representative Lamar and in the support of the House Bill 1831 for the installation of natural gas alarms in residential, homes. So I thought I'd give you maybe a little bit about my background. I've spent about 30 years in the life safety products industry. I'm currently, as I mentioned, COO of New Cosmos USA. I'm a voting member for the NFPA 715 committee, and we're in the process of developing a standard for natural gas alarms. And the standard right now, the way it's being proposed, will require one gas alarm in every room where there's a natural gas appliance. I'm also a voting member for the Underwriters Laboratory, what they call the Standards Technical Panel. And we're also developing a new standard for UL 1484, which is the product standard for natural gas or fuel gas alarms. And I'm also a voting member for NEMA, which is the National Electrical Manufacturers Association as well. So Representative Lamar reviewed a few items, and I was just going to add some additional items regarding natural gas and how natural gas alarms save lives. In New York, as you've probably heard, there's been several gas explosions over the last few years. Most recently, in the last 3 weeks, has probably been 2 other gas explosions that were, people's lives were lost. Con Edison, the gas alarm utility in New York, is actually the first utility to start installing natural gas alarms in people's homes. They've installed about 85,000 alarms, and since then they've actually found over 800 gas leaks. Those are leaks that would have gone undetected without our alarms. Those were all potentially could have been devastating, events. In Japan, actually, New Cosmos Electric started in Japan over 60 years ago. And residents in Japan use natural gas. They also suffered about 50 lives a year being lost as a result of natural gas explosions. There, it's required now that natural gas be installed, the natural gas alarms be installed. Since then, literally since 2019, there's been 0 deaths as a result of gas explosions. So gas alarms definitely make a difference. And as Representative Lamar mentioned, natural gas is really odorless. And the utility companies, they add to it a chemical called mercaptan, and that helps develop, provide that odor. But because of COVID, a lot of people have lost their sense of smell. Elderly may not smell that gas. Or if gas is in a confined area, you may not be able to smell that gas before it's too late. So again, if you have a gas alarm, it'll give you that early warning. Some other states that have actually enacted fuel gas bills, their bill actually requiring gas alarms was effective January 1 of this year. Massachusetts has a bill that's pending. New York has a bill that's pending but will go into effect, which is right after the NFPA standard, and NFPA 715 standard is passed, and that will be voted on probably in May or June of this year. New Jersey has a bill that's pending, and Illinois has a bill that's pending, and then obviously now Tennessee is one that's pending. So with that, I'd be glad to answer any questions that you have and assist in the process in any way I can.
Thank you, Ron.